Hello, I'm Ken Carlson. I'm an attorney specializing in helping tenants since 1980. You may wonder why the law is so unfair to tenants. Why isn't there a statewide rent control with strict limits on evictions? How can landlords get away with being slumlords and not fixing their property, and bullying tenants? Why is the homeless population huge and continuing to grow? Why are judges so biased against tenants? Well, 45% of California rents. Only about 2% of the California residents are landlords. That should result in strong laws to help tenants. It should, but it doesn't. The problem is that very few tenants vote or even register to vote. That tells the politicians that you don't care. So, they take the landlord's money and help landlords because, you won't vote them out of office if they do. It's a vicious cycle. You don't vote because none of the politicians offers to help tenants, but because you don't vote, they won't do it. The way to break that cycle is for you to register to vote and vote. Politicians study the numbers. When they see the tenant voter registration and turnout rising, they want those votes. In a close race, they can win if they pull in those tenant votes. That's when they add renter protections to their campaign. After they win, the other politicians learn to campaign for renters' rights as well. Before long, they try to outdo each other. Then, the other tenants who weren't voting see that there's someone to vote for, and the tenant vote gets even larger. It's an upward spiral, and it starts with you. You see the biggest impact of the tenant votes in local elections, where city councilmen get elected on a few thousand votes, with less than 100 votes making the difference to win. You get the most protection at the city level: rent control, building inspections, eviction protections, and relocation assistance. In Santa Monica, the tenants took control of city council and enacted a strong rent control law in a single election, and have enjoyed the benefits of that ever since. You can do that in your city as well. Coming up in November is the new statewide rent control proposition. The last time it was on the ballot, not enough tenants came out to vote for it, and it lost. As a result, rents have doubled since that time. Let's not make that same mistake again. If you're not registered to vote, do it right now online. It only takes 3 minutes. Here's the link. Share this video with others. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem.